The deepfake technology, which is the artificial intelligence that being used with to morph often and of extreme high quality, that's become a concern now with this emerging technology. And Centre has taken note of the deepfake attacks, specifically at a time when there's election season on and in the backdrop of an actor's face being, as it looked like, perfectly morphed on another person's body. The Centre has sent a notice to social media platforms. It was, remember, after Prime Minister Modi raised a concern over the deepfakes, as it is called, that Centre's key deepfake meeting is also now scheduled on 23rd of November, which is tomorrow. The Information Technology Ministry will be now meeting the social media platform. Look closely on your screens. On one side, there is this young woman wearing a black top, and on the other, there is actress Rashmika Mandana. Very different, not the same women, but looks like perfectly morphed. Katrina Kaif, in one of her films, there is a real visual of that, and look how it has been morphed to make it look more provocative. And it looks absolutely natural, but that's what's happening lately with the deepfake technology. The reason you're looking at Karthik Aryan on your screens is because his face and an otherwise the advertisement that he was a part of was included in a Congress campaign advertisement, and it looked like he's campaigning for the Congress party, which was not true at all. Aishwarya Paliwal joins me this morning on the latest on the phone line. Aishwarya, you know, this is very concerning because look how there is Sara Tendulkar, daughter of Sachin Tendulkar, getting clicked with her brother. But another cricketer has been morphed instead in that picture, Shubman Gill, to make it look like that they're together, they're a couple. How has Prime Minister and government got involved here? How has this become an issue that Centre has taken cognizance of? What are we hearing?
Well, it obviously began when Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke about the fact that this is a menace that the country as a whole now really needs to take care of. And that's the reason why we are seeing all the social media companies, be it YouTube, be it Twitter, be it Instagram or even WhatsApp, all the people have now been called by the IT Minister, Ashwini Vaishnav, because there has to be some kind of guidelines which need to be put in place, because the government believes that all these platforms cannot just say that they are not, they don't look at the content which is being put out by users, because this is something which the government has been speaking about over the past many years. But now the kind of content that we are seeing, and especially over the past 10 days, the kind of videos that have now come to the fore, obviously are clearly indicating to us the fact that this now poses a great, threat to the security of the country, and that's the reason why on the 23rd, this very crucial meeting will take place. From what we are understanding, some kind of guidelines will also be formulated by the government, and they will make sure that all the social media platforms adhere and follow those guidelines in days to come.
Election season, there have been quite a few videos that have gone viral circulating of one Neta saying something about another leader, and it is very difficult to discern of what is real and what is fake. Do tell us about how social media is where the attention of the government will be, that the ministry is likely to be in touch. How is that really panning out, and what is the reason that social media platforms have been the focus here, Aishwarya?
The social media platforms, Pooja, have been a focus here because one of the things that the government has seen over the past is the fact that all these social media platforms turn around and say that they are looking at the kind of content which is being put out, but the kind of images that we have seen, and see, the people we are speaking about, Pooja, are all celebrities. They have the bandwidth, they have the money to go and fight out these things. But if something happens with the common man, something happens, and a morphed video comes out, it could also lead to a big national security issue. Just before elections also, if some kind of video comes out, then imagine the law and order thing that will take place in that particular area. So the government is very, very concerned, and none other than Prime Minister himself speaking about the fact that he recently saw a video of himself playing Garba. He spoke about the fact that it's been many years that he's not played Garba. So this can happen with the Prime Minister and with the likes of celebrities.
And that's true. At least a famous individual can always put forth a statement, a question, take it ahead. But for someone who's not in a public domain to have a video like that going viral, it can be very psychologically and, of course, otherwise as well can create a lot of problems. Thank you so much for now. Aishwarya Paliwal will be tracking this big story.